Hey everybody, it's DarlingDTarot bringing you another pick a card reading. This one is going to be about where you are going to be in the next year, what sort of situations are going to be in your life, just stuff like that. Also outcome cards, and yeah. So we have 3 piles, 1, 2, and 3. They all have crystals. Now you can choose based on the crystals, or you can choose based on the piles or the numbers. It really does not matter how you choose these piles. It's just based on whatever calls your name. Also, you can pick more than one pile. It's just whatever you feel connected with and really tugs at you. But yeah, take a moment to really clear your mind and focus on the question of where will I be in a year, and take a deep breath in, hold it, and release. Now, I will give you some time to pick, and then we will go on to the reading. Okay, so if you need any more time, feel free to pause the video and take all the time that you need to pick a card, but we are going to move on to the first pile. Hello to everyone who picked stack 1. We're going to get right into this and see what your next year is going to be like. So your first card that we have is Goose, and it says take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. So this is a wonderful card. You know, this means really you go the distance for every endeavor that you put yourself into. Everyone's lives that you insert yourself into, or you know, when you help people, or when you go for a job, or when you go for a goal or whatever, you're the type of person who really goes and gets it, even if it's a little bit detrimental to your health. Like, you'll get things done even if it means just working, and putting yourself and your own needs on the back burner. This is saying to take the time to rest. Now, if we were to observe Canada geese in the wild, you know, they go very long distances to travel, but they always take time to rest, you know, because how far are you going to get if you are constantly striving and constantly going and flying? How are you going to recuperate and be strong enough for your next trip? You know, you're not. How are you going to feel inspired for any other sort of ideas or places you want to go to? You know, when you take the time for yourself and take the time to really put your own needs as well, you know, not everything, especially in work, has to constantly be you making work your number one priority. That just does not have to be how things go. Your next card is Unicorn, and it says indulge in your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. So for some of you, you know, you may find that your creativity and perhaps even your art is really going to help you during this time. Maybe that's a way that you can relax. A lot of people use their hobbies as a way of mindful meditation. Basically, you know, where you can get lost in whatever it is that you're doing. You know, this can be something simple like taking up crocheting, or you know, those paint by colors, even something like that, or puzzling, or anything that really gets your creative side going and makes you feel inspired and gets your mind off of whatever it is that you keep going after. You know, take the time to rest. Take the time to just calm down, sit in a nice comfy chair and relax. You know, you've put the work in. You've done a lot over the last year, and this next coming year is going to be the time that you really need to take care of yourself and understand that You don't always have to be pushing yourself like this. You're going to be successful regardless, you know? So don't make yourself sick to get there. Also, your angel card is release. It says, work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. So this goes directly with Goose. You know, if there's something that's taking up a big chunk of your time and maybe a big chunk of your mental well-being, you know, feel free to release that, or release the hold that it has on you. You are not a prisoner to this thing, you know, regardless of the situation. You know, focus on things, though, that make you feel good, that make you feel happy. And definitely, if you're up to it, work with Archangel Michael and birds. When you see birds, imagine them carrying away your problems and whatever is troubling you at that time. And whenever you see them, let them be a reminder that you don't have to push yourself. You know, you don't have to constantly keep going. So we also have to release those ideas that we have to keep going, that we aren't good enough and we aren't useful unless we're doing something. You know, just being creative, just expressing yourself, just expressing the things that make you really happy, that's enough. You know what I mean? That's more than enough. And you're doing your best. And that's really all that you can do. You're doing your best. So for the next year, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords in reverse. I'm going to actually move that up there. And the King of Cups. So for a lot of you, you might be getting something stable. This next year could be a very good time to relocate or get a new job offer, something that's going to be a lot less stressful. You might be even getting a promotion or something to that effect. But it isn't going to be as fast as you would like, and it isn't going to, I think to you, it isn't going to make as much sense. Oh, I have a dog hair there. Yeah, so there we go. I have a little chihuahua named Bobo, and yeah, so, okay, so, yeah, but definitely, this is a great time to pursue whatever it is that you want. You know, if you want to have a new hobby, or you want to have a hobby that will make you money, this is a great time to learn a new skill. This is a great time, you know, just for new endeavors. Also, I feel like for some of you, you may look at this new thing and think that analytically it's not a good thing, but emotionally it is. So you may be looking at this job, maybe it's a little bit of a pay cut, or, you know, maybe not even a pay cut, but maybe it's less than what you're expected to do. There we go. You know, it's a little less. See how he's like jumping into action in the upright? He's like really going for it. You know, I think that's what you're used to doing with your striving with the goose here. You know, I think that you're used to just like whoosh, going into battle and getting whatever it is you need done. But with this new offer, with this new job opportunity, with this new whatever it is, could even be romantic, it isn't going to be as fast paced as you're used to. You know, this is going to be something that is very methodical and slow, and you really put your emotions and your feelings into this. This is something that makes you feel more emotionally stable and grounded. This is something that makes you feel just absolutely awesome, I guess is the best way to put it. It makes you feel comfortable in your own skin. It makes you feel, that well-being that you lost when you have to constantly go and work, or whatever else. So yeah, for those in a relationship, it also goes the same for you. I think that, if you're getting an offer, it's going to be something solid, but it isn't going to be fast. It isn't going to be something that you jump right into, excuse me, and like potentially ruin or like muddy up because you're going into it too fast and you're expecting too many things at once. And that's not a bad thing. I think everyone's been there at one point in their life. But the key is here to, really just stay emotionally well. Don't be getting into a relationship if you don't feel like you're fine on your own. I feel like already you're a person who doesn't mind being by themselves because, you can get the most work done. Let me know if that's true. But yeah, so over the next year, I think you're definitely going to be finding something that's, definitely a little different than what you're used to this past year, and that might be good. So for the outcome, we have the 10 of Wands, and we have the Hierophant in reverse. So basically, yeah, this could be a career that isn't something that you traditionally go for. This isn't something that's, a traditional job. This is kind of off the beaten path, or like, you're making your own way in life. This is something that will bring you a lot of happiness through its unconventional, blah, 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 blah. Wow. One day. Unconventionality. Okay, we're gonna just accept that one. And but it's gonna be something that you're gonna want to fight for. It's something that is really going to light the fire in your belly and make you want to fight and make you want to protect this and make you want to go forward. This is something that's really going to drive you and really going to make you feel inspired. Yeah, it's gonna make you feel just blessed and wonderful. For others that are in a love situation, I think that in a way with the Hierophant here now, I think that this could be someone, maybe you're offering something to someone who's a little bit wishy-washy or is, always here and there. With the Hierophant in reverse, I don't think that there's going to be a commitment or like any type of marriage or relationship at this time if you're single and like this person has shown you in the past that they're a little flaky, like, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but if they're like never there for you or anything like that, if they always have better things to do and you're always the one going the distance for them, let go of that. It could be that they're coming to you with an offer and, I don't know. It's up to you. That's all I'm saying is if this person comes to you with an offer, you might even say, no. You've been a little inconsistent in the past and it's a little bit heavy now. I have to release you so I can go towards lighter things. I feel that. I'm sorry. But yeah. I hope that this helps at all. Yeah, that is it, I think, for your reading. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a comment or a thumbs up. And if you have not already, subscribe. Yeah, and I will see you in the next reading. Make sure to check out my Etsy page as well. I'm always updating it. And yeah, I'm offering a coupon code this month, by the way. If you buy any reading on my Etsy shop and use the coupon code Pentacles, you will get 20% off on any reading. But yeah, take care of yourself and have a wonderful day, and I hope to hear from you all in the comments. Bye! Hello to everyone who picked stack 2. Let's get right into this. This is what your next year is going to be like. Yeah. So you have, for your first card is Emu. This is a good time to go on a new adventure. So over the next year, you might find yourself just, this could be traveling, or this could be, just considering going on a new adventure. We also have Hawaiian Owl that says your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now, so pay close attention to signs and omens from them. So this could even be that you're receiving signs that, hey, it's time to travel, it's time to get out there, it's time to have a new adventure. This, for some people, could be going off to college in a new state. This could be really any kind of new thing that you haven't experienced before. This could be just going to a new state and, skydiving or mountain climbing or anything like that. This is a great time to embark on something new. This is a great time to start on something that really makes you feel proud and makes you feel excited. And your spirit guides and your ancestors really want you to feel excited too. They want you to feel like you have the world in your hands and that you can conquer really any adventure or situation that you put yourself in. If you have asked your spirit guides or your ancestors for a sign, like, I want to see 2 white feathers if I'm going to go to Hawaii, or, something like that, and you receive them, don't ignore these signs, especially if this is something that keeps nagging at you and pulling at your stomach or anything like that. Really go for it and get excited. This is a great time. So your angel card is Sacral Chakra. You are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. So this could even be an adventure to get away from heavy situations at home, or, just to get away for a while from your usual daily life. Just be mindful over the next year of the situations that you put yourself in and the people that you associate with. There's an old saying that you are who you hang out with, or you are your closest 3 friends or whatever, something like that. And that really, really rings true. You are the people in a way that you associate with, that you spend the most time with every day. If there's someone who is constantly bringing you down or giving you negativity or, making you feel less than wonderful, this is someone that maybe you should take a break from just for a little while to go on your new adventure. Just be mindful of how much you give to them information-wise, or how much you let them in. Respect yourself, respect your boundaries, and respect everything that goes into your body, food-wise or chemical-wise. Some people are very, very sensitive to even essential oils. So be very, very careful. I'm very sensitive to a lot of essential oils as well. So be very mindful of that with whatever you do. So for your 3 cards that are going to be what your next year is, we have the Lovers, we have the Page of Swords, and we have the 4 of Swords. So for a lot of you, this is this could definitely be a romantic situation that is divinely blessed. This could be someone who is a soulmate. Don't let this weigh too heavily on your mind. I think, in my opinion, that we have many soulmates. Because we have soul families. We have people that we go through many lives with. It's not just the same 5 people your entire life. You have hundreds, thousands, but we all come from the main source, So take that into account. Is this person a really good person? Are they good for you? Do they make you feel good? But yeah, if so, pursue this. But be truthful with yourself and be truthful with them. Make sure to communicate and really use your words here, because the Four of Swords is all about, you can have all the swords in the world, but if you don't know how to use them, like, what good is it? You know what I mean? Like, and also preparation, like, you just keep preparing and keep preparing. You have to actually go in with your sword and do it. Go in fearlessly like that eagle. You know, don't be afraid to speak your mind or say, hey, I really like you, or, you know, anything like that. Don't be afraid in this situation, because if you're afraid of this person or afraid of coming like close to them, or anything like that, you know, is this really a good match or relationship for you, in a way that it's healthy? Just be mindful of that. You also have the Hanged Man and the Ten of Pentacles. So, you know, don't keep yourself like suspended in time to where you aren't speaking your feelings. But also don't get bound up in other people's stuff. Definitely be true to yourself this next year. Be true to your boundaries. Have integrity in everything that you do, and in every partnership, not even just romantic, but in every partnership, every relationship, everything that you have. Business partner, you know, family, friends, what have you. Really put in the work of communicating this year and letting them know, you know, because you can't really be passive aggressive. You can't just be looking at everyone like, you know, but no one knows that you're mad, you know. Really don't be afraid to speak your mind, especially if someone disappoints you. Communication is the best way to build a relationship as well. You know, a little bit of communication can go a long way and can really open someone's heart up to receiving love and to receiving you and to receiving what you're saying. But if not, don't let yourself get stuck. You have the entire world in your hands. You have so much power and so many good things coming to you, that even if this wasn't a relationship that is going to last, you still have something else. You know what I mean? Like, there's always a plan B. Not saying that this isn't going to, you know, but I'm saying that you always have something else to fall back on, you know. But definitely make sure to communicate this next year. I feel like that's the main thing. Work on communication. And, you know, if you want to travel, if you want to go somewhere new, make sure to really put in the effort in studying and preparing and planning, but also know that after you prepare and plan, to step into action, that now's the time to really go and get it done and do it, you know, because you can read about a place forever, but how are you ever going to actually see it if you don't go? You know, for some of you, you could even be meeting a new partner through this. This could be that you meet a soulmate or something somewhere else through a new travel or through a new adventure. But yeah, if this doesn't seem right to you, don't let yourself get stuck in this situation. Don't let yourself get stuck and suspended in time if your gut is telling you, hey, I don't want to be here. If your gut is making you feel uneasy about this person or this situation, don't go for it. But yeah, always listen to yourself and communicate this next year. That's very, very important. And your spirit guides are cheering you on, and so are your ancestors and past loved ones. I will be wishing you the best, and I look forward to hearing from you in the comments. I hope you enjoy your next year, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. Make sure to leave a comment and thumbs up and subscribe if you are not already. And yeah, make sure to check out my Etsy as I update that all the time. And I currently have a coupon code for 20% off any reading in my shop. When you go to checkout, just type in the coupon code Pentacles, and that will give you 20% off any reading. So yeah, I hope you have a great day. Bye! Hello to everyone who picked Stack 3. We're going to get right into what your next year is going to look like. So your first card, we have Meerkat, and it says get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. So this is awesome. This is an awesome time to spend time with your friends. This could be that maybe in the past year you haven't really had a lot of time to spend with the people that you loved. But this next year you're really going to find time to be with the people that make you happy, that make your heart sing, that really make you feel alive. People that support you, that trust you, that will guide you, and that will always give you their honest opinions. Yeah, definitely rely on your friends. And when your friends aren't there, rely on music. Humpback Whale says, music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. So definitely immerse yourself in music in all forms. If you're a singer, a drummer, a musician, anything like that, or if you just listen, it's really a good way to heal yourself and to heal any situations that you're in. Really take the time to either spend it with the people who uplift you or spend it listening to the songs that uplift you. You also, for your angel card, have Power Animal. It says your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with this situation. Now, if you've recently had, or not recently, it could even be in the past, an animal that you dearly, dearly love, this could be them stepping through and saying, hey, I'm here with you. I haven't forgotten you, especially if you've been thinking about them a lot lately. They're here with you. They're protecting you. They're guiding you through this. Don't ever feel like you're scared or worried about anything, because they're always here. Even when your friends aren't there, or if you have no way to listen to music, they will always be there. And if it's not them, it's definitely your spirit animal, your spirit guide. This could be any animal that you feel specifically drawn to. It doesn't have to just be one of these, although it could if you feel like, a meerkat or a humpback whale is your spirit animal. But this is just the animal that represents you and helps you through life. So for your next year, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the World in reverse, and the Ten of Swords. So the Seven of Pentacles says that you reap what you sow. If you've put in the work, you're going to have a good outcome. But with the World in reverse, it makes me think that you're putting off ending something. You're putting off, really reaping your harvest and really gaining what it is that you've put the work into. You're putting that off, and you're almost blocking yourself from a new beginning. This could be probably because you feel defeated, maybe from other people, maybe from situations that really have you feeling down. But there's more to the situation than you know. There's more to the situation than you can see as you're lying here like, if you have a really troubling time this year, just know that, things will really turn around if you put the work in. If you put the work in, and I know there's always work to be done. Like, no matter how much work you do, there is always work to be done. That is just the way it is. There is always going to be a new season in your life, just like the seasons change for the world. And it's our job to accept these changes gracefully and to just go with them, and to really harness the seasons to our favor. He uses summer and fall to really bring in these beautiful crops. You know, use these changes in your life to better yourself and to better the situation that you're in. We also have the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. I set those in reverse, but I think that the Three of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles is very fitting, because he's looking around like, are you kidding me? There's still so much work to be done. Like, really? He has a whole church to paint still, but oh, he only got that small panel done. But this also says, be wary of people who are going to manipulate you to get what they want or to get you to do the work for them. But also be wary that you aren't the one manipulating others to get your work done or to get things in your favor. Don't backstab others. Obviously, I think that goes without saying. But you know, it could be even that you're backstabbed. It could be at work. It could be someone takes your job or your position. Don't let that bother you, because there's something better in the works for you. And you have so much support and so many things to rely on. Don't let this bother you this next year. Just gracefully accept it and accept the emotions and take care of yourself. You know, sleep more if you need to. Whatever it is that you need to regain your power, but go for it. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Yeah, and that's that. Make sure to leave a comment and give a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe if you have not already, and make sure to check my Etsy as I update all the time. I have a coupon code that when you add a reading into your cart at checkout, you can add the coupon code, which is Pentacles, and you will get 20% off any reading. Yeah, but I hope you will join me for the next reading soon. And yeah, I hope you have a great week and a great next year. Bye!